welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do something that I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I made a poll and most of you guys voted yes to do this, so this is all your fault. I've been playing Animal Crossing like crazy for the past 2 months. I just play Animal Crossing. I don't even watch movies anymore. That's what I do. I watch movies. And now I'm like not watching movies. I'm just playing Animal Crossing. So I thought, why not combine these two things that I love so much and make a video about the perfect movie for each. No, not for each, that would be 400 movies, but for some of the more popular villagers. Let me know what are your favorite villagers, because mine, I love Ketchup so much. She just moved into my village, or island. But my favorite one so far is Freya, which I also have. She's a pink wolf and her house is really cute. It's full of antiques and I just love her. She's so classy. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of tried to cosplay Isabel. I mean, maybe not cosplay, but I tried to dress kind of like if I worked at resident services. So I guess this is kind of my Isabel look if it was me that worked at resident services. You know, some cherry earrings, some butterflies in my head for, you know, those island vibes. Okay, without further ado, let's start with the video. And of course, we're gonna start with the most popular villager out there right now, and it's Raymond. He's wearing a vest. He's wearing a tie. Wait, is he wearing a tie? Yes. He's wearing these glasses. He has really interesting eyes, but I don't know how he became so popular. I think it's because a lot of people were dressing him like a maid on Twitter. At least that's what I saw. And I think a lot of people just wanted to do that with him, and I don't know. His look is kind of an office look. His house is actually an office. He has a desk, a water cooler. He basically just lives where he works, apparently. He's a workaholic. So I thought the perfect movie for Raymond would be an office themed movie, and that is Office Space. Office Space is this really upbeat comedy. It's about this guy named Peter Gibbon, and he works as a computer programmer in this office. He absolutely hates his job. He has no motivation ever to do anything. He's just not living his life to the fullest. He just goes to work every day, lives this mundane life. He then goes to this hypnotherapist to try to help him get some motivation about his work. And while he was getting hypnotized, something happened and he became permanently hypnotized, and now he has this newfound love for life. And while this sounds great, it just life doesn't work like that. So a lot of things happen after that. I think Raymond has this really bored kind of look on his face, and I feel like because he lives where he works, he's probably kind of sick of that office life all the time. So I don't know. I thought Office Space would be a good movie for Raymond. I got my own little Raymond here. Hi. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Goodbye. Okay, now let's move on to Judy. She's this little purpley, pinky bear. She's a bear, right? And of course, her eyes. I don't know if there's any other villager with those eyes, but they're really cute. She has a little pink dress, and she's overall very girly, very cutesy. I feel like Judy looks like the kind of girl who would enjoy a really romantic movie. I feel like her eyes get even more sparkly when she's watching a romantic movie, so I thought the perfect movie for her would be a classic romantic movie, and it's Casablanca. Casablanca, like I said, is a classic. I think if you're a film student, you have probably watched this in your film classes. It's about this guy who is very cynical. He runs a nightclub in Morocco during World War II. One day, this woman who is an old lover of his shows up at this cafe. These old feelings resurface. This movie is beautiful, and like I said, is one of those must-watch movies because of its legacy. And I feel like Judy would really like the romantic aspects of it. Next is Diana, who is another snooty villager. She just looks so classy. Her eyeliner, I mean, I can't even do eyeliner like that. She's a little white deer, and she has really prominent blush on her cheeks. I thought the perfect movie for Diana would be Sabrina. I wanted to pick an Audrey Hepburn movie for Diana because I feel like they kind of look alike with the eyeliner and the little bangs. I feel like they're very Audrey Hepburn, and she just looks so classy. Sabrina is a young woman who is the daughter of the chauffeur of this really wealthy, prominent family. She has always been very awkward and kind of shy, and she's always had a crush on one of the sons of the family. She goes to France for 2 years, and when she comes back, she's a beautiful grown-up woman now, and of course this makes the two sons of the family kind of look at her in a new light. This starts kind of a love triangle between Sabrina and the two brothers, Linus and David. Audrey Hepburn is so charming and so classy, and I just love the movies that she's in. She's just so beautiful. I thought that Diana would really enjoy a romantic movie that kind of has a character that looks like her. Okay, next is Dumb. Dumb, his face, he's just worried all the time. I don't know why. He's a sheep. And he has this really colorful, like, is it tie-dye? I don't even know. It's a rainbow shirt. His personality type is jock. By the way, did you know that there's no girl jocks? I didn't know that the personalities were gender-based. So there's no snooty male villagers, and there's no jock female villagers. Same with the other personality types. I found that very weird because he looks so friendly and so accepting of anybody being a jock. I thought the perfect movie for him would be A League of Their Own. A League of Their Own is set during World War II, and all of the men, or most of the men, are in the war, so there's no more baseball entertainment. So they decide to make a league with women. They go scouting all over the country for women who are good at playing baseball. Once they get all of these really talented women, they form teams. Of course, a lot of people don't think that the women's baseball is as entertaining or as good as the men's baseball, but a lot of these women are really talented, and they show them. Okay, next is... ¿Qué tú haces? No. She is obsessed with these flowers. Don't eat them, girl. Next is Sherb. Sherb is a lazy villager. He is blue. He has really, like, kind eyes. I feel like he really likes Christmas because he has a Christmas sweater on. So I thought the perfect movie for Sherb would be Klaus. Klaus is an animated movie that came out recently, and it's about Jesper. He is a really bad Postal Academy student. He discovers this mysterious carpenter named Klaus who is making these toys for kids, and they form a really unlikely friendship. I think this movie is so heartwarming, and I think the animation is really unique. I just thought that Sherb would really enjoy a really nice animated movie about Christmas. If you want a really good Christmas movie, I suggest you go watch Klaus. Okay, next is Lucky. Lucky is a mommy dog. I did not want to recommend a horror movie for him because I don't like horror movies. So I decided to recommend a Halloween movie for him, and that is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm sure everybody has watched it. Oh, by the way, do you think A Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? I feel like if it's both, for me, I feel like it's more of a Halloween movie. But anyways, Nightmare Before Christmas, of course, a classic animated movie. It's about Jack Skellington. He is the king of Halloween. He discovers this new town, and it's all Christmas themed. He's only used to Halloween, but then he of course discovers the joys of Christmas. This movie is amazing in every single way. The music in it is impeccable. Okay, next is Marina. I have her on my island. She's a little pink octopus. She's really cute. I thought the perfect movie for her would be Song of the Sea, which is another animated movie. So there's an Irish and Scottish legend that says that there are seals that turn into people. This story is about a little girl who is the last of the seal people, and her brother Ben, who go on this magical quest in order to find the secrets of their past. This movie is so adorable, and the animation so unique. It's really cute, which is why I recommended it for Marina, because not only is she an octopus, so she lives in the sea, but it's also adorable, and it just reminded me of her little cute octopus self. Okay, so next is Sucker. He, of course, as we know, he looks like a takoyaki, which is an octopus ball. He's just a delicious snack. His personality is lazy, which doesn't really make sense for the movie that I'm going to recommend for him, but I'm recommended Jiro Dreams of Sushi, which is a documentary. I really wanted to recommend a food-themed movie for him, and I thought Jiro Dreams of Sushi would be the perfect one because, of course, it's set in Japan, and Sucker is a takoyaki. It is the story of Jiro Ono, who is a sushi chef in Japan, and he is considered one of the greatest sushi chefs of all time. His restaurant has 3 Michelin stars. In this documentary, you can really see his passion, his work ethic, and all of the sacrifices that he has made in order for him to succeed in his restaurant and to perfect the act of sushi. I thought it would be the perfect movie for Sucker because, of course, I feel like Jiro could make a really good takoyaki. Maybe not using Sucker, and I think maybe if Sucker worked for Jiro, he could make him not lazy anymore. Okay, next is Meringue. Meringue is really cute. She has a chef outfit and she has this frosting on her nose with a little strawberry, and she basically looks like a pastry chef. Because of this reason, I thought the perfect movie for her would be the Grand Budapest Hotel, because of those little desserts that they make in the movie. I feel like Meringue would really like them because they're pastel colored, they look really cute, and the whole movie itself, the color palette just seems to really fit Meringue. So the Grand Budapest Hotel is a Wes Anderson movie, and it's about this boy Jiro, who is the lobby boy at this really prestigious hotel. He befriends the concierge, Mr. Gustav, and they embark on this journey in order to find this missing painting. It's really dramatic, but in the funniest way possible. It's a comedy, and of course, like any other Wes Anderson movie, it just has this quirkiness to it, this really unique pacing, the camera pans, the color palette, everything in it is just very Wes Anderson. Of course, I think this is one of his best movies, and it's probably one of his most famous movies as well, so I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it, but I just thought it would really fit Meringue, and I think she would really like it. Okay, next is our sad clown, Pietro. Or sad? I don't know if he's sad, but he's a clown. Well, I mean, he has a little tear in his eye, poor Pietro. I've seen him get bullied a lot in a lot of videos, and why? Why are you bullying him? I wish I had him in my island. Maybe not. But still, I wouldn't bully him. Now I know everyone's probably expecting me to say Joker for his movie, but actually I wanted to recommend another kind of clown movie, and it's Honey Boy. So Honey Boy is a movie that was written by Shia LaBeouf, and it's about his story of him being a kid star growing up and his relationship with his father. In this movie, he plays his father, which I feel like it was probably really hard for him, but he did an amazing job. And his father was a clown. So I will admit that is the only reason why I chose Honey Boy for Pietro, because it involves a clown. But I did want to talk about this movie, and I wanted to recommend it because it is really good. It's so heartbreaking. Luna, it's not time yet. You eat at 5. Girl. It's so honest, so real, that I just wanted to recommend it. I don't know if Pietro will like it, but it does involve a clown. I mean, I don't feel like he would like Joker either. But there's just not enough happy clown movies, you know? I feel like every movie that involves a clown is a sad movie. Okay, so we have reached our final villager, and it's Marshall. Marshall is so cute, and I will admit I want him on my island, and he's so tiny, and he has really rosy cheeks, so I just think he's adorable. Okay, so the movie that I picked for Marshall is I don't have a movie for Marshall. I'm so sorry. I thought so much about this and I just could not come up with a movie for Marshall. Okay, he's tiny, he's cute, he's kind of angry, but in the inside he's kind of soft. So what kind of movie would be perfect for him? I wanted to ask you guys if you can think of a movie that would fit Marshall. It could be because of his personality, because of how he looks, because of how his house looks, just anything. You can take into account anything. Please let me know if you can come up with a good movie that would fit him and why. Because trust me, I really tried for days. My mind just blank. No thoughts, head empty. I wanted to see if you guys could help me out with this because I cannot leave it alone now. I feel like I need to know what movie would be good for Marshall. Please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Okay, so that was the last villager that I chose. Of course, I know I missed a lot of villagers. I mean, there's 400 of them. I know that this video is kind of random, but I thought it would just be a fun idea. I don't know. It's just, I don't even know. Nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more movie recommendations from me, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.